read your comments. As such, virtual tarot fans, we present you with the following Halloween treatise. In the month of October, there shall be absolutely no dancing intros, no echo chamber ridiculousness, no yodeling, no dog tarot, and no unnecessary special effects. Ava and Trudy have pinky promised. Cross their hearts and hope to fly. Stick a cupcake in your eye to avoid any and all of the above. Welcome to your free psychic 4-card spread for the month of October. You go, girls.
Welcome to Virtual Tarot.
I'm Ava.
And I'm Colleen Dewhurst. I mean Trudy. Or all my buttons buttoned.
I love that.
Thank you.
That's a beautiful Hawaiian print.
And I love your orange jacket.
I'm very Halloween-y.
It's the Mutual Admiration Society here for
Yes.
Cancer. We promise to deliver your reading without a lot of girl talk.
Frivolity.
We're going to zip our lips. Maybe.
Oh, we'll try. We'll just sort of get to the reading as you've asked us to.
Yes.
Without too much digression.
We're not Kathy and Rhoda yet, I guess.
Not yet. So let's do their recap for them. Cancer.
Already? Okay.
Oh.
No, we'll do the recap. That's fine.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so let's talk about what happened to you last month, Cancer.
It was an interesting month.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh.
And I told Ava she shouldn't tell you this because it'll upset you, but go ahead, Cancer needs to hear.
Maybe your party didn't go quite as well as you had anticipated it or had planned for it. It's you had the 9 of Cups inverted in the unexpected, and that is either parties that don't go well or celebrations that don't go well or the inability to party, which is very sad.
For a Cancer.
For a Cancer.
That's very sad.
Yeah, so
one option, and the other option was, oh, perhaps you were feeling a bit of loss of status last month. And that could be a little more serious.
Or difficulty maintaining the illusion of your status, you know, because we had in the position of the challenge, the 5 of Pentacles.
Which is the bag lady card.
Which, yes, it's the fear of poverty, the fear of lack, the fear of loss.
And then we had the 9 of Pentacles in the unexpected inverted, or 9 of Cups. We had the 9 of Cups inverted.
Yes, we have the 9 of Cups inverted.
Which tells us that...
in the unexpected.
That in the 9 of Cups is the fat and happy card.
Right.
Which tells us you weren't feeling so fat and happy.
Yeah.
Last month. Which is why Ava said that maybe the dinner party didn't go as
precisely as you wanted it to, or
but
there were delays, or some sort of celebration that had a few, something in front of it that didn't allow it to happen the way you wanted it to happen.
On a mundane level.
On a mundane level.
But it could also mean that you were feeling...
drained.
Yeah, or a loss of, you know, what was, which is, you know, a certain status in society, or as you said, a certain illusion, because unexpectedly you're not as fat and happy as you were previously.
Really, it's a Cups card, so a cup meaning emotional loss. Feeling some sort of emotional loss.
Or not getting your wish. It's also the wish card.
And not getting your wish.
Yeah.
So let's just see what's up for this month. And again, these are spontaneous readings right here in the moment. I'm shuffling right here for you now, Cancer. I'm even going to cut and see what comes up for you.
That's right.
The first card is the position of the overall mood or sentiment of the month of October.
The second card represents challenges, things that might trip you up. The third card
is the unexpected.
The fourth card represents the outcome of the 4-card spread.
That's it.
And we also have a 5th card, which
is the higher spiritual counsel card, available mid-month for free. Not a lot, but
less than a cup of coffee.
Less than a Starbucks coffee.
Less than a Godiva chocolate bar at the grocery store.
Yes, yes. So let's see what is in the first position of the overall energy of the month of October for you. Yeah, go ahead. So, in the first position, we have the 5 of Pentacles upright.
The bag lady card. It's back.
It's back. So again, it's fear of loss.
Loneliness.
Fear of, not having enough. It can be practical or even spiritual privation.
It's even the card of feeling left out.
Yeah.
Like others might have more than you.
Yes.
And you feel left out, and there's some comparison going on with this card.
So
there's like this chaos about feeling as if you've got what you should have, like this internal chaos.
But you see, the spiritual remedy for this card is to simply look up and notice that there's help available for you. Because you see the next card, and this is a series of cards, you know, it's always a story.
Yep.
The next card, you ask for help. So what this card shows is that you're not recognizing that there are means by which you can relieve yourself of these anxieties.
Or in other words, the Six of Pentacles represents charity.
Right.
The Five of Pentacles represents lack, or a feeling of lack.
Right, and so from the five, you need to recognize that there are people or institutions or there are means of help around you, that all you need to do is to ask. Because from this psychological state, you need to recognize that you're in a state of feeling isolated and
destitute,
and whether that's real or not doesn't matter, because this is the illusion. Life is always an illusion.
Mm-hmm. This is falling to the bottom.
Right.
I mean, that's really what this card is. This is like your worst fear in terms of like losing all your stuff. Like you're going to be living on the street. I mean, we all kind of have. I know you don't, but a lot of people do have that fear. I mean, that's like, you know, it's a survival fear. You're afraid you can't survive, and you know, we all have that fear. It's sort of like hardwired into us, except for her. So let's see what's next.
Well, all right. So, yes, so does that not make sense? So what is your challenge? Your challenge is a Major Arcana card. It's the Hermit upright.
Now it's turning into a spiritual reading.
It is.
Okay, so let's go back to the five.
Yes, so you're feeling...
And talk about, this is a church.
Right. They're...
these two people...
These are people who are looking down at the earth or looking away from the church which is behind them. The church represents the means by which you are relieved of your state of poverty. Mm-hmm. And being, it's not always about money. It could simply be a psychological state of poverty.
Exactly.
Not being spiritually enriched. So...
Or it's a belief system.
Feeling like no one loves you.
Right.
Feeling like no one wants you. Feeling like you're the
outcast.
The outcast.
It's like Peter Pan when he was flying around Wendy's window, because he was the, you know, lost boy. That's kind of what this is.
Yeah.
You know, you want to be a part of some warm, sweet environment, and you feel as if you've been dejected and left literally outside in the cold.
So then we have the challenge, which is the Hermit. The Hermit is alone. The Hermit takes his aloneness and he transforms it into an opportunity to look within, to find solace within. Through what? Through what in modern culture is difficult, which is to sit in silence, in total, absolute, quiet silence, and to appreciate who you are, the life you have, that you are alive, that you are a divine being. And the Hermit, once he realizes his own divinity, he can then become a light and a guide to those around him.
That's beautiful.
That's your challenge.
Well, I see it a little differently.
All right.
Pretty much the way you see it, but a little differently. When I see the Hermit, I see the God card. So to me, this is like spirits coming in and they're saying your challenge is to believe, to accept, to seek God or your higher power, because we have this 5. So what I see is this feeling of being cast out from your higher belief system, okay? And I think, and I'm looking at her and she's got this funny look on her face, but I think that this is a really, really powerful reading, and it is profound, and it has to do with Cancer, maybe struggling with some even sort of epic, belief systems. You know, where is my higher power? What, maybe the rug has been pulled out from underneath you because you've got some things going on and you're trying to reframe your belief system. That's what I see, but I don't know yet.
Yeah, it's not too different from how I see it as well. So
right.
Let's see what is unexpected for the month of October for you. Look at that. Ace of Wands. Isn't that beautiful?
It's not so different than the last month, because what we had was the Page, remember?
Oh, the Page of Wands.
Was at the end, and now in the position of the unexpected, we have the Ace. And the Page we had said was about, you're feeling a little bit of a loss of status, perhaps. You're not experiencing life in sort of the lush way that you had previously. But then there was this beautiful Page of Wands, which kind of said, hey, it's night. Remember we were...
It's an opportunity.
Yeah, you can divest yourself of all that sort of nonsense.
Yeah.
That societal nonsense.
Right.
And, follow this new passion. Yeah, follow this new little seedling, this little new, it's like you're surprised. You wake up in the morning and you go to your windowsill and you're like, oh, I finally, suddenly there's like this new thought.
Yeah, there's a new...
This new passion, I guess.
There's a new passion, and it's being offered to you unexpectedly. So again, you are given even a job opportunity, a new career opportunity, a new way to express your passion that you had never anticipated.
I also see it as passing the torch.
How so?
Well, in the Olympics, how people pass the torch, and it takes like a whole team of people to run that torch around. Here, this just reminded me of the torch because, we had this really serious reading where we have the Hermit in the position of challenge. I mean, maybe it's time that the torch is passed to you. Maybe it's time for you to take up the responsibility of carrying this passion, which is sort of your calling, I guess.
But it's wonderful because what you need is passion. Because what as a substitute for your feeling of loss and alienation, the wild flowers behind us.
Tied my hair down for this video. Okay, ready? Here it comes.
So you need very much to embrace a new passion and to let that become the light that is being held up by the Hermit.
Yeah.
All in context, isn't
well,
it?
it's always about, Cancer. Well, Cancer, so you go to this card, right, which is the 5 of Pentacles.
Yes.
And that's the, woe is me, I'm all by myself, you didn't invite me to this party, here I am. It's Cancer doing this, right? Coming into their shell.
Yes.
And then this is, here you go, never mind, you're, being offered something that, and you're like, whoa, really?
And what is that thing we're being offered?
I think it's probably, singular passion.
There you go.
Somebody's going to recognize, your number one passion. Here you go.
Yes, yes.
Your number one passion.
It's stimulation.
Yeah, and it's the #1 passion.
Yes, but really, it is stimulation. So you're stimulated.
It is
Unexpectedly,
stimulation.
You will be stimulated. Let's see where it all ends.
Let's do it. I like that word, stimulation. And okay, let's say the card. The rest of your reading?
So it seems to me that the entire reading calls for deep introspection, a spiritual exploration of your own soul, of your psyche. The unexpected result might be either an internal stimulation, passion awakens within you, or you're offered something from the outside, which is an outward manifestation of the same thing. A job, an opportunity is offered to you. And so then you need to become the command and controller, the master.
Right. Well, you know, it can talk about change of life too, because the moon has to do with, you know, the female cycle. So a lot of times when we see the moon, we'll say, wow, you know, maybe you're going through some hormonal, I don't want to call them issues because it's really natural. I mean, that's women, you know, we are the givers, the nurturers, and we're wired perfectly for that. And so the female hormonal state can often cause, you know, we have highs and lows. It can often cause a bit of depression, a feeling of isolation, you know, magnification of emotion, and, you know, that could be going on this month. It could also mean that you are going through the great change of life, because it is a major arcana card. You know, and when that happens, it is time to reevaluate. It is time to go inside. It is time to, you know, shed some light on, you know, your psyche. I mean, how are you wired? What is your belief system? You know, what's important to you? Where do you want to go with your life? All of those types of things, which could go, you know, then we have the Ace of Wands. So what is your purpose? You know, what is your new purpose? And, you know, that happens.
Yes.
We go through that, you know, we all go through it. And it is a good thing. It's not a bad thing. It's not something that we should like take all these medications for and you know, slather ourselves in creams. And I'm sorry. I just don't. I believe that it's a gift from God.
Yes, all of our cycles and stages in life too, because this is about stages.
It is.
And so you're moving through these stages. They could be in rapid succession, or you could be literally moving into another psychic state.
Yes.
You know? And so yes, so the month is one of facing yourself, coming to terms with your emotions, and sort of metamorphizing, you know, moving cyclically into a new state.
And it also can, you know, this whole inward state can create this sense of purpose, you know,
Certainly,
like
yes.
a new purpose.
A new purpose. So you're feeling a new purpose, stimulating your psyche.
Right, because, you know, we're all defined as what we do. Mother, daughter, lover, but, you know, that's not all you are. You can be more than that.
In fact, that's not what you are at all.
Well, I mean, that's just a label.
Yeah, those are roles you play.
Right,
And
right.
you aren't your roles.
You're not a paradigm, you're a human being. So.
Yes, you are the person who is donning that act. And so
Right.
You need to come to terms with who that actor really is.
That's right.
So
nice.
there you go.
Whoa! hardest reading we've ever
Yes,
done in the
because
history of virtual tarot.
That's right, because we had so many technical problems with the very last card.
Yeah.
So we finally got it out. So thank you for coming to our oracle table, and have a happy Halloween. Thank you, Cancer. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Don't forget, forewarned is forearmed. You want to I have this great dress on, and what does it do? It catches my bracelet.
Oh, Lord.
Just rip
Okay.
it. Oh!
We've had a little technical problem.
No, we haven't.
And
There's a djinn in the camera.
yes, there's some sort of spook.
Okay.
Oh, the plants, flowers.
All right. Okay.
Maybe we should.
Well, they're all right, I guess.
They're like creeping up on you.
They are. Okay. I forgot to set the clock.
Hello, and welcome to Virtual Tarot's Learn to Read the Tarot video. The tarot is a sacred and ancient esoteric tool, which, with its many layers of symbols, brings about a better understanding of your situation, your life, and purpose. It can help illuminate any aspect of your life and even guide you onto your true path to enlightenment and reconnection with the divine. When you start to learn the tarot cards, it's best to get an overall feel for what each card means in a few simple words or with short sentences. By familiarizing yourself with each card's general meaning and intent, you can then eventually learn and explore each card's symbols more deeply. We begin with the 22 cards of the Major Arcana.
The Fool. Take a risk. Trust yourself. Follow a new path. Keep the faith. The Magician. Positive initiative. Creative inspiration. Concentration and getting it done. High Priestess. Listen to your gut. Hidden truth. Surrender to your art. Subconscious impulses. The Empress. Sensual expression. Pregnant with new possibilities. Nurturing yourself and those you love. The Emperor. Protect and provide. Setting rules. Drive and ambition. Leading with confidence. The Hierophant. Seeking counsel. adopting a traditional value system, exploring your heritage. The Lovers. Choice between the known and the unknown, balancing the intellect with the heart. Who do you love and why? The Chariot. Focusing your drive and your ambition, uniting mind, body, and spirit to succeed, following the straight and narrow road to your goal. Justice. Fair and impartial assessment. Evaluate the consequences before you decide, accepting responsibility for the outcome. The Hermit. Who you are is really the question. Deep reflection on all aspects of the situation, turning your attention towards spiritual things. The Wheel of Fortune. A new stage emerges. Accept that all things change. Things may be out of your control for now. Good luck is in your future. Strength. Believe in yourself. Use honesty. Use honey and not vinegar to subdue your opponent. Face your fears and go for it. The Hanged Man. Step outside the box. Things are in limbo. Something of value may have to be sacrificed. Death. The close of an era. Shedding the old and growing into the new. A complete transformation is about to take place. Temperance. Taking the path between two extremes. Art is your salvation. Compelled by the chemistry of what you love. The Devil. Surrender to your passions. You have as many masters as you have vices. A power struggle. The Tower. Cataclysmic forces bring absolute change. The dam breaks and releases pent-up energy. What was built on a weak foundation suddenly falls. The Star. Faith and hope is restored. Helping others can heal you. Spirit guides you forward. The Moon. Caught in a web of illusions, your imagination runs away with you. Everything is not as it seems. The Sun. The light of a new understanding. Pure joy. Success at last. Say yes to life. Judgment. Clear judgment must be used. At the crossroad, which way will you go? Freedom will be the consequence of the right choice. An epiphany. The World. Accept the applause for a job well done. You have crossed the finish line. A new life. New goals. Great joy.
Watch this video over and over until you can look at the cards and recall what they mean without the help of this video guide. We at Virtual Tarot want to help you to understand the cards so that you can begin to awaken to the enormous spiritual potentials sleeping within you. Start with a 4-card spread after you learn the cards. And you can come to our video channel, Virtual Tarot, and learn our classic 4-card spread, which we use to forecast for all 12 astrological signs each month. Please go to our YouTube channel, Virtual Tarot, to learn our classic 4-card spread with Ava and Trudy. Enjoy.
This evening, we're not doing the left, left, do right, right. to please 'em. We gotta get it, but we gotta take it to the floor and move it. Follow me, girls, come where we rule. We'll take this night, leave 'em dreaming. All the girls in the club and we're gonna dance all night. So right, all the girls in the club and we're gonna drive all the boys to the side. All the girls in the club and we're gonna dance all night. So right, all the girls in the club and we're gonna drive all the boys to the side. All the girls just dress it on up and walk it out like you feel it. Losing the curls while working those heels and stomp down like you mean it. Rocking all the girls with the muscle in your chest and work it till you're sweating. Take it all back, don't let them have that. We be the girls' girl, trendsetting. All the girls in the club and we're gonna dance all night. So right, all the girls in the club and we're gonna drive all the boys to the side. All the girls in the club and we're gonna dance all night. So right, all the girls in the club and we're gonna drive all the boys to the side. Come on, stand up. Be the first one to hit the floor and stand up. Gotta make it hot, no one can touch ya. Stand up. Inhibitions will break this crowd down. Stand up. Put a drink down, come join this round. And all the girls in the club and we're gonna dance all night. So right, all the girls in the club and we're gonna drive all the boys to the side. All the girls in the club and we're gonna dance all night. So right, all the girls in the club and we're gonna drive all the boys to the side. All the girls in the club and we're gonna dance all night. So right, all the girls in the club and we're gonna drive all the boys to the side. All the girls in the club and we're gonna dance all night. So right, all the girls in the club and we're gonna drive all the boys to the side. All the girls in the club and we're gonna dance all night. So right, all the girls in the club and we're gonna drive all the boys to the side. I'm calling my girls, we gotta make a move just right this evening. We're not doing the left, do right to please 'em. We gotta get it, but we gotta take it to the floor and move it. Follow me, girls, come where we rule. We'll take this night, leave 'em dreaming. All the girls in the club and we're gonna dance all night. So right, all the girls in the club and we're gonna drive all the boys to the side. All the girls in the club and we're gonna dance all night. So right, all the girls in the club and we're gonna drive all the boys to the side. All the girls just dress it on up and walk it out like you feel it. Losing the curls while working those heels and stomp down like you mean it. Rocking all the girls with the muscle in your chest and work it till you're sweating. Take it all back, don't let them have that. We be the girls' girl, trendsetting. All the girls in the club and we're gonna dance all night. So right, all the girls in the club and we're gonna drive all the boys to the side. All the girls in the club and we're gonna dance all night. So right, all the girls in the club and we're gonna drive all the boys to the side. Come on, stand up. Be the first one to hit the floor and stand up. Gotta make it hot, no one can touch ya. Stand up. Inhibitions will break this crowd down. Stand up. Put a drink down, come join this round. And all the girls in the club and we're gonna dance all night. So right, all the girls in the club and we're gonna drive all the boys to the side. All the girls in the club and we're gonna dance all night. So right, all the girls in the club and we're gonna drive all the boys to the side. All the girls in the club and we're gonna dance all night. So right, all the girls in the club and we're gonna drive all the boys to the side. All the girls in the club and we're gonna dance all night.